At a conference this week on unified communications, telecom consultant Roberta Fox led a panel discussion offering tips to IT managers on how to implement a successful UC project. Later, I talked to her about why unified communications efforts can be disappointing.
Well, unified communications, which is the ability for people to use various technologies together for wherever they're working, is lagging the U.S. and other parts of the world by approximately 6 to 12 months from our research at Fox Group. We think that that's partly because of the investments have declined in IT, and so companies have really been focusing on their technology investments to cut costs. Although the last few months, Howard, we're seeing people starting to put some interest in spending for next year, for 2012. I think part of it is they're not sure how they're going to get there. What does that really mean? What is UC to their business? They're expecting the vendor community to also help them understand why should they do it and what's in it for them, what are the positive aspects that they should get from their investments. So I think the vendor community needs carriers and manufacturers need to help the customers understand why they should do it, how they're going to get there, how they're going to train their people, and then have their people evolve. And then I think the investments will go at a better pace. Well, I believe telecom managers, by being early adopters and running pilot programs within their organizations to get their IT users and some business users on board as well, Howard, get some of the people that aren't necessarily pro-technology. I think once some of the business users can see what it can do, what UC can help them and their organizations, I think then they can help advance the causes for unified communications. Yes, well, profiling is what we do at Fox Group and other organizations is we try to understand the types of people, roles. So not the job description, Howard, but is it a stationary knowledge worker, for example? How many of them do you have? How many mobile road warriors do you have? What tools do those people need? And actually business-wise, who do they need to communicate with? And so once you figure out your future business requirements, the communication requirements, then you figure out the technology. And I think that's where the customers are looking to the vendor community to help them develop those profiles.
The road to unified communications is still a rough journey for a number of organizations, but speakers here say the best way to get there is to make sure you don't do too much too fast, otherwise your project's going to get derailed. For IT World Canada, I'm Howard Solomon.